Budget travel is a dream for many people. The idea of seeing new places without spending a lot of money sounds exciting. Social media is full of travelers, showing how to explore the world on a tight budget. Cheap flights, hostels, street food, and public transport can make trips affordable. While saving money is great, some risks could make a budget trip more stressful than enjoyable. So, is budget travel really worth it? Let's explore the secret dangers of traveling cheaply and find out if it is the right choice for you. 1. Safety concerns in cheap accommodations. One of the biggest expenses in travel is accommodation. Budget travelers often stay in hostels, shared dorms, or very cheap hotels. While this can save money, it can also pose safety risks. Cheap accommodations may lack proper security, leaving travelers vulnerable to theft. Many travelers have reported stolen passports, wallets, and electronics from shared rooms. Some hostels do not have lockers, making it easy for thieves to take valuables. Additionally, budget hotels may be in unsafe neighborhoods. To save money, some travelers choose hotels in less popular areas, which can be dangerous, especially at night. Poorly maintained accommodations may also have issues like bed bugs, dirty bathrooms, or broken locks. While reviews can help, budget travelers sometimes take risks for the sake of saving money. When choosing a cheap hotel or hostel, travelers should check online reviews carefully, look for safety features such as lockers, and avoid places that have multiple reports of theft or unsafe conditions. It is also a good idea to carry a personal lock for securing valuables in shared spaces. 2. The risk of cheap transportation. Budget travelers often rely on low-cost airlines, overnight buses, or public transportation. While these options can save money, they come with risks. Budget airlines often have strict rules, hidden fees, and unexpected delays. Many cheap airlines do not include checked baggage, so travelers must pack light. Additionally, low-cost airlines sometimes operate from smaller airports, far from the city, leading to extra transportation costs. Overnight buses and trains may seem like a good way to save on a hotel stay, but they can be uncomfortable and unsafe. Travelers have reported theft on night buses and trains, where people steal bags while passengers are asleep. In some countries, budget transportation may not follow proper safety standards, increasing the risk of accidents. Public transport is another concern. While it is usually the cheapest way to get around, it can be crowded and unsafe, especially in unfamiliar cities. Pickpocketing is a common issue in busy metro stations and buses. Some budget travelers also choose to hitchhike to save money, but this comes with serious safety risks, including the possibility of encountering dangerous people. To minimize risks, budget travelers should research transportation options before their trip, keep their valuables secure, and avoid traveling alone late at night. Travel insurance that covers lost or stolen belongings is also a good investment. 3. Health risks of cheap food. Trying local food is one of the best parts of travel, but budget travelers often choose the cheapest food options. Street food can be delicious, but in some places, hygiene is not guaranteed. Eating in cheap restaurants with poor food safety standards can lead to food poisoning, stomach infections, or worse. Drinking tap water in some countries can also be risky. In many destinations, tap water is not safe to drink, but budget travelers may try to save money by avoiding bottled water. This can lead to serious health problems, ruining the trip and causing medical expenses. Additionally, some cheap food options lack proper nutrition. Eating only instant noodles or unhealthy street food for long periods can lead to fatigue and health issues. Travelers should be mindful of what they eat and try to find affordable but safe food options, such as small local restaurants with good reviews. Carrying a reusable water bottle with a built-in filter can also help travelers stay hydrated safely. 4. Travel scams. Targeting budget travelers. Budget travelers often become easy targets for scams. Taxi drivers, tour operators, and street vendors sometimes take advantage of tourists looking for cheap deals. Common scams include fake tour packages, overcharging for transport, or selling counterfeit tickets. Some scammers even pretend to be helpful locals, but end up demanding money for their help. In some places, credit card fraud is also a big problem. Budget travelers using cheap hotels and hostels may be at risk of their card details being stolen. To avoid these scams, research is important, but even experienced travelers can fall for well-planned tricks. One way to avoid scams is to book transportation and tours from trusted sources, use official taxi services, and be cautious when strangers offer help. Keeping small amounts of cash in different pockets and using a money belt can also prevent financial losses. 5. The mental and physical stress of budget travel. Saving money is great, but budget travel can be physically and mentally exhausting. Long bus rides, walking long distances, and constantly searching for the cheapest deals can be tiring. Some budget travelers avoid spending money on comfortable hotels, proper meals, or convenient transport, which can lead to burnout. Travel should be enjoyable, but being too focused on saving money can make the trip stressful. Budget travelers may also have to deal with uncomfortable sleeping arrangements, unreliable transport, and limited food choices. Over time, this stress can take away the joy of exploring new places. Balancing budget travel with comfort is important. Spending a little extra on a good meal, a comfortable bed, or a short taxi ride can make a big difference in the overall experience. Travelers should also take breaks and avoid over-planning their trips to prevent exhaustion. 6. Missing out on experiences. One major downside of budget travel is missing out on experiences. While it's possible to travel cheaply, some activities require spending money. Skipping entry fees for famous attractions, avoiding guided tours, or not trying local specialties can mean missing out on the best parts of a destination. For example, a traveler in Paris may avoid visiting the Eiffel Tower because of the cost, or a visitor in Thailand might skip an island tour to save money. While budget travel can help explore new places, it sometimes limits the full experience. Finding a balance between saving money and enjoying the trip is key. Prioritizing must-see attractions and allowing room for some splurges can help travelers make the most of their journey without overspending. 7. Emergency situations with no backup plan. One major risk of budget travel is the lack of a financial safety net. Many budget travelers operate on tight budgets with little room for unexpected expenses. If they fall ill, lose their belongings, or face an emergency, they may struggle to cover the costs. Medical emergencies can be particularly expensive, especially in countries without free healthcare. Travelers who skip travel insurance might find themselves burdened with overwhelming medical bills. Additionally, losing a passport, missing a flight, or needing last-minute changes can be costly. While having an emergency fund is crucial, not all budget travelers plan for such situations, leaving them vulnerable to financial distress. 8. Ethical concerns of budget travel. Budget travel can be a great way to explore the world while saving money, but it also raises ethical concerns. Many budget travelers try to minimize expenses by bargaining aggressively, choosing the cheapest accommodations, or skipping tips. While these strategies help travelers save money, they can negatively affect local communities. Small businesses, street vendors, and service workers often rely on tourism for their livelihoods. If tourists consistently drive prices down, it can lead to unfair wages and struggling businesses. Another ethical concern is staying in unregistered or illegal accommodations. Many budget travelers use short-term rental platforms like Airbnb, but some listings operate without proper licensing. This can drive up housing costs for locals and disrupt communities. Additionally, overcrowding in hostels or budget hotels may strain local resources like water and electricity, leading to environmental concerns. Cheap transportation options can also create ethical dilemmas. Overloaded buses or vans may compromise passenger safety, and using unregulated taxis can contribute to unfair labor practices. Some budget travelers also ignore cultural norms, dressing inappropriately, or taking photos without permission. Ethical travel means balancing affordability with responsible choices, supporting local businesses, tipping fairly, and respecting local customs can help minimize the negative effects of budget travel, while still allowing travelers to explore on a budget. 9. The hidden costs of budget travel. Budget travel often appears to be an affordable way to explore new places, but hidden costs can quickly add up. Many budget airlines advertise low ticket prices, but charge extra fees for baggage, seat selection, and even basic services like boarding passes. These extra charges can make the final price almost as expensive as a standard airline ticket. Budget hotels and hostels also have hidden costs. Some places charge for essentials like Wi-Fi, air conditioning, towels, or even access to lockers. While the base price may seem low, these extra fees can make a stay more expensive than expected. Additionally, cheaper accommodations are often located far from major attractions, forcing travelers to spend more on transportation. Another hidden cost is the time lost due to budget travel strategies. Choosing to walk long distances or rely on slow public transport can take up valuable travel time. Instead of enjoying the destination, travelers may spend hours commuting or searching for cheap food options. In some cases, budget travelers may also sacrifice comfort, dealing with long layovers, overnight buses, or crowded dorm rooms. These inconveniences can lead to exhaustion, making the trip less enjoyable. While budget travel can save money, it's important to consider both financial and time-related costs. Budget travel can be an exciting way to see the world without spending a lot of money, but it comes with hidden dangers. Safety risks, health concerns, travel scams, and mental stress can make budget travel challenging. While saving money is great, it is important to balance cost with comfort and security. For some travelers, budget travel is worth the risks because it allows them to visit more places with limited money. However, for others, the stress and dangers make it less enjoyable. The best approach is to find a middle ground. Save money where possible, but do not compromise on safety, health, and essential experiences. Travel should be fun, safe, and memorable. Whether you choose budget travel or a more comfortable approach, being prepared and making smart decisions will help ensure a great travel experience. Enjoyed this video? Share it with others and subscribe for more travel content. Thanks!